Ndị be anyị ekeneni m unu. Anyị si ka nke onye chiri ya zelu. Anyị si n'ụbọchị nkịta dịrị na anyị na mma. Anyị chene ya dịka echi na-eche ada agwụ agwụ. Otu anyị kwuru otu akụ ya dịrịrị. Ise ise ise. Anyị dịka o si dịka agbapụ ya ọsọ iwetara ya bụ ihe anyị ji maka ya wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nkịta. Anyị na-akpọ ya morning tea n'iru akwụkwọ. Ihe a bụ gbasịta maka the matters arising and discussion United States of Biafra cabinet meeting ya ka eji maka ya wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nkịta. So tupu anyị aga n'iru ikwu gbasịta maka ya bụ ife, achọkwuru nke ife ha discuss n'iru akwụkwọ gbasịta maka the United States of Biafra and the way forward. Ị ga-esi ya bụ ife drọpụra ife iche n'ụdị nke gị gbasịta maka ya bụ ihe ndị a niile fakwu n'iru akwụkwọ. Alright, over to you.
They are going in the morning when you wake up. You don't just drive your car. Have you done that before? You just wake up, you brush your teeth, and then you stretch your leg, and then you went and drive and start going. Where are you going? Haven't you going somewhere? You need to know where you're going. That is how it works. That is why the government of the United States of Biafra have implemented, bring out these measures. That measures is, apart from the ID card of it, and it doesn't mean anything. These people, they're just fighting everything for the sake of fighting it. We need to know how many of our men is in each state. Maybe in one state there's 5,000, the other one there's 7,000, the other one. Why is the recruitment more in this or that? Then you check the population, then the government now will check the population of the state and say, okay, maybe there's more people in this, or people are more enthusiastic on this, or maybe the commandant is not doing enough in regards to the publication of the recruitment processes. So that is how you have to know. This is how things is done. You don't just wake up and say, my brother, we don't tell them now, anyhow. If they come, they come. If they... No. They have to have a target. And by the way, let me tell you, when I came to this country for the first time, the person that was the prime minister then, they have bed shortages, okay? And the reason, and then they were having a program. And of course, we all know that anything to do with government, it doesn't last forever. They're having this program that if you have a kid, you'll be paid $5,000 for baby shower and what have you. It was ongoing for a very long time. Ndị mmadụ use it, or for ndị mmadụ use it. Actually, when I'm every year. So at a point, a couple of years ago, so they max, like now they have enough people. Okay, so they now reduce that one child for 5,000 ejema to the first child will get 2,000, I think, or 2,500. I don't know if they're still on that program at the moment. And only one will get it. Not everyone. No, just the first one now. So this is how government works. Government involved. Everything about government, it's not a stamp, not Ghanaian forever. No. It depends on how the population, it depends how the program works. Some of the programs, sometimes it doesn't work the way the government wants, and they will scrap it all together and then do something else. You cannot think that because you have this so beautiful idea that, like this idea was so much nice and fantastic that it doesn't have a loophole. No, that is why there's opposition in government. So all these people that you see that is fighting everything that this our DPMCOS have introduced, they are not fighting it because those policies are not good. No, they have interior motives. One of them, the first thing that I find out that some of them, they are myopic. They don't even understand what government and governance is all about. That is number one. Secondly, they are just in the belief, wherever someone is supporting, they just come popular demand, and they will just join the crowd. Sometimes like in the zoo, they are doing demonstration, and the people say, "What thing that happened this side?" Then they do demonstration. He will just grab one OCC and started. He doesn't even know where he's going. He doesn't know what they were protesting. Oh, when you can't protest in Makandidibia or Jeba now, before you know it, when you make a mistake already. People need to understand how these things work. The Biafra government is here to save the day. Already, as you all can see, this lady single-handedly have wiped the shame off the face of Biafran people. If not, what do you think we would have been doing at this particular moment? What do you think we would have been doing? We will be here discussing how our prime minister was taken away by the Finnish authorities. We'll be discussing how the people that was locked up in the police cell, when are they going to come back? People that cancelled that's already their reservation have been cancelled, their ticket have expired. Like they are in fact the ticket here to go, and now they are stranded in Finland. How are they going to go? What is the government planning to do? while this double face Onyohi, he will be laughing because finally their plan have worked. And they will use this so-called media that is defending these gullible people, and then they will keep on doing their criminality, and we will never know what happened. You can imagine up to now, some people are actually still in the dark. They're still in doubt of what actually goes on there. But this lady, she helped us and wiped this shame out of our faces. And even for them, just for them to appreciate the fact that this is exactly what she did. They are fighting everything that she put in place. And why they are doing this, you ask me. I don't know. Some of them, most of them have interior motive. Some of them doesn't. Some of them, they're just like, this man, maybe can't be able to keep fly, with so much trust in. No, my brother, my sister, things doesn't work that way. You yourself, use yourself an example for this. There's a lot of things, let me tell you, this is just truth. As human being, as there's a lot of things that not your brother, no, there's a lot of things when you were young or when you were a teenager or something, there's a lot of things that you can still remember that you've done. That if someone say, if Agwagena, oh yeah, you wouldn't believe, these are all part of secret that human beings have within themselves. Haven't you heard that sometimes when people are having this stroke, like when they were dying, they begin to say things that out of character, like people will begin to nah, banaka. These are to tell you that human beings, you can never trust them. These are how human beings are built. Very, very trickish and very, very smart. So they will always try to shape on things based on how they think that. Some people, their job is to go and study how to deceive human beings. Otu ga-esi wee kwuo gwa mmadụ okwu let me tell you, there's people that when you speak, they can tell the kind of person you are. Within a couple, for just 5 minutes, they're enough. These are God-given talent apart from Kehamonamo. So for somebody to come and start fighting every single thing, they started, these hypocrites, they started that, oh, our DPM, oh, men on ground, he doesn't, she's canceling. She only said, just give it a week before people just came back from Finland. And not only that, we are trying to see if we can, this criminal can give us an account so that we know where we're starting from. They hand over country to you. And they claim, just like the one that is happening in Senegal, they claim that they have so billion franc. And when they go to the account is empty. Because the man, he lost the election, the person they brought in didn't win. And then they decided to lose the whole treasury dry. And then when they go there, based on the projection of what the previous government was saying that they have in the account, they went there and they found that they don't even have up to 24% of the amount that they claim. And now they have to reverse all their policies. This is exactly what the DPM said. Give them a week. Give us a week so that we can. No, oh, they want to cancel. They want to cancel. Men on ground will die of hunger. Last week, the same people, the hypocrites, they did not have a fundraising on the Zoom. And men on ground is no more dying on the bush, isn't it? And what did that tell you? As a sensible thinking person, can't you just tick off and say, this thing get as a beer? It's like these people are not telling us the truth. And they will keep on defending it. And when you ask them a question in regard to something like this, they will tell you, because of their own excuse will be legitimate. But when it's the DPM, if the DPM is the one that gave that excuses, no, it's not legitimate. She shouldn't say that. Because they are telling you they are the one responsible for men on ground. They love these men on ground so much. These men on ground, oh, Shinekenna. Oh, men on ground, oh, 5 and 6. My brother, like I said before, when your mother come back from the market, and then somehow, one fish is missing from Ngiga, and then they begin to go, Ijoma, Omunazi were na Ngiga, Ajikwa na Ngiga. Okay, Chuku, they will call everybody. And then after everything, one person, one of the child started following the mother. Mama, how come you be asking me if a fish missed in the Giga? You said you didn't take the fish. I don't know why you are still complaining about this thing. No, because I just want to clear, like I don't know why you should come and ask me. And then he go to the mom again. Mom, did you see any fish on my mouth? Did it look like my brother, my sister? You are complaining too much. You are defending too much. Something is wrong. You might as well be the one that take the fish from the Ngiga. So this is just an example of what these people are doing. They are telling you that they love men on ground and men on ground and men on ground. And then the same accusation that they were trying to accuse our DPM, they did the same thing last week. They did not hold so-called fundraising because of getting people have run away from them. They have started to understand that these people are criminals. Any money you give to these people, that money goes straight to the pocket of Ogenchukwu Nkelala, Isaiah Onyago, Harrison, or Solomon. Imam have multiple names. And then the rest goes to them, the people that they've been paid. They will continue to pay them. This is only the reason. My Photoshop, lobbies. You can see the shenanigans that these people, these are not alternative government, let alone. Not only that, they didn't even have any structure or anything. It is just so, they are so desperate. One, and the most important thing, their end point is to stop the recognition of Biafra. This is where they are heading. It's got nothing to do with any other thing. Because by normal circumstances, the fact that Biafra was redeclared on the 29th, like we all know, but they are working against it. Even before then, they are working against it. Even up to now, they are still working against it. If you've been looking for something for a very long time and then it happened all of a sudden, you should be happy, but they're not happy because they have a job to complete. And that job already, they lost the first part of it. And then, hey, what is it? Can we stop or anything going forward? Just like I keep saying, it's like what is going on with our prime minister at the moment. You ask yourself the simple question. Our prime minister, with the status of him in Finland, which all of us know, even if he get in Afanaya, this man literally, man, from A to Z of cream de la cream in Finland alone. And according to the law of even in Kende Zoo, there is no way you can invite someone for questioning or interview. And then the person, after 72 hours, and the person is still held, there has never been any photo of him going, because it's a high profile something. There have never been any photo of him going to the court. There has never been anything substantial enough to say this is what is actually going on. And then do you really think that person, none of the situation or the condition that they claim that he is? And not only that, 2 weeks ago, the people among they were invited the same time have been released. He should have been the first one, but they are still holding him. You begin to wonder, and then you collaborate with what is going on with these criminal people, and then you begin to wonder what is really going on. Because I look at every aspect of things whenever something happens. I always look inside and outside of the box. But at the end of the day, the most important thing that these people wanted to do is gone already. Remember, we've been looking for this redeclaration since 1970, after the end of the genocide. How many years did it take us? Finally, 29th of November 2024, it happened, isn't it? After Mbwanina Bwana this thing, after all the commotion and the ups and downs, the slippery road and the treacherous waters, still, finally, Biafra was really declared on the 29th of November 2024 in Latin Finland. It will go down in the history. And all this one now that you see that they're jumping from Okeke to Okafo, bringing all sorts of shenanigans and excuses and what have you. Those ones at the end of the day, they will go down in the history as the ones that comes before them because they're not going to succeed. We only need one country out of the so-called the ones that are United Nations member state to come out and recognize Biafra, and that will open the door of a lot of organizations to join them. There's of course there's one organization, the one headed by was it I forget the name of that man, the one that addressed us in Finland. So this thing will happen eventually. All these shenanigans that, let me tell you, they will keep on doing this. It's not going to last for a very long time. I don't even think it's going to last up to 3 months, because what happened is that they will themselves they will start revolting. If you look at how things is going, some of their spaces are dwindling. Oh, when they're not trying to 2 hours plus the other day, it was only 400 and something. Tune in and afterwards. So almost the one can have a couple of I think it's for the past 15 hours. 300 plus. We have never, it's keep on going down. It's keep on going down because you cannot deceive people for a very long time. You can lie to them for a short period of time, not for a very long, not forever. They will come to understand. They know what the truth is, some of them, but because of the amount of the doors that they have raised already, they are so ashamed of trying to come out of this misery and do the right thing. But at the end of the day, they will have no option. The earlier, the better for them. They will not have no option because they actually have to come back to the United States of Biafra government. Ha ga-aracha asụ ha bụrụ. Ọnụ ọha eji weta oge ha ga-eji eweracha ogide. Because the truth, you cannot hide it for a very long time. You can keep on lying and try to cover another lie. That's why they hosted 26 hours, 26 hours space. 26. Have you ever heard that before? Since I have been seeing spaces, I think the highest I have seen from one of the criminals long time ago was, I think, 22. The so-called Sonny Abarawa hosted 26 hours, 26 hours straight. That is one day and a few hours straight. No network challenges, nothing. No, that is, I'm not going to bugo. No, I'm telling you straight. One full space for 26 hours. And what does that tell you? My brother, if it's voluntary, you cannot go 26. Trust me. The money is dwindling and people have started to catch up. The decentralization is affecting their business. The other one is on the run to Ghana. And there are the so-called men on the ground that we come to realize that is men in the house and men in the backyard. When so-called men on the ground will be talking and recording a video that is as clean as someone that is in the New York, you will hear the cry or the murmurings of kids. You begin to wonder, my brothers, my sisters, it's better for us to tell ourselves the truth. These people doesn't have the interest of Biafrans at heart, not even 1%. I gotta be honest. A lot of people that is there, they're there for emotional something because of, we know this person for a very. Doesn't work that way. If they bring Ogugu or any of the Biafra deities that will kill you today and tomorrow and say, come here, remove your shoes, put your leg on the ground, swear that what you are defending, that is the truth. I'm telling you, 99.9% of them, in fact, 100% of them, including the one that is they're lying on behalf of them, everyone will run away. They will not do it because that is just a fact. These people doesn't have any interest of anyone at heart. What they are doing is trying to cover up their atrocities because it's so shameful that at the end of the day they will be cut out. Prime Minister will not be there forever. Very soon. It might take a little bit of time, probably. Last time I played the devil advocate in regards to that. Like I said, I don't know when it's coming out. 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, whatever. But at the end of the day, Prime Minister is going to come out. And it's going to put these people. Already, they have started already. Already, you can see their moves. They have started trying to engage the Prime Minister while he's not even out. As soon as Prime Minister start, they would even try to divide the house and try to move a lot of people outside. That is what they're going to do. Just like they've been hijacking emails on the website and what have you. Although the government have assured us that very soon, so they will go and knock on them and tell them every single properties of the government that they have in their positions, especially those logos and those apps that
ende bay ngwadalo din nen kun si Venezuela ne yane meni lo ko ubo si uru chinketa na Eastern News 24 baba si wele uteru nya bozi dika si punu kona gene uteru update basta maka ko si akpotu ko si ada ne be di chiche ke fi wele ku basta maka ya bi fi no ilu akwụkwọ ubo si uru chinketa drop ora ifi chenu din kege on the comment section below na Eastern News 24 kemesi